This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
It's been a violent few weeks for teens in our area. Earlier this month, a 16-year-old girl in Hazelwood remains in the hospital after a fight that happened near the school. Just days later, a 14-year-old boy was killed by another teen in Jennings. The spike in teen violence has many parents and community members concerned. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Jackson in for Brent Solomon. Some young people, parents, and community outlets gathered to make it known they are committed to ending violence. Travis Cummings shows us how.
I said, as we was walking, I was like, dang, I feel like Martin Luther King, not gonna lie.
Linking arms to save lives.
I think it was just like that unity, even us going from like our high school age to even like they had the little bitty babies out there.
Jennings Senior High sophomore Mariah Mosley is spending part of her spring break with her neighbors. They're hitting the streets to break violence.
Since Jennings is like a close-knit school, like the elementary school and the high school and the middle school are all right there on the same block, is literally, who is that one, somebody I know? Is it somebody that my friends know?
Mosley says the conflicts with young people recently are a testament to their struggles with regulating emotions.
We're teens, so puberty going up and down, I'm mad, I'm sad. I think our youth needs like a better outlet of how to get these emotions out, because I know it's stuff put in for like kids who are, oh, you're gifted, or you're this, and this. But what about the kids that may not be gifted? What about the kids that may be put on the back burner?
The City of Jennings Youth Commission is one of the groups listening to young people like Mosley. This march and a panel for leaders and youth to share experiences and programs to take back to those who can tap into them.
Just to show the community that Youth Commission that we are here and we do love our children, and we just want to express that to them.
Violence and anger does not have to take precedence over us coming together, talking things out, being patient with one another, being tolerant with one another. We have to show our young people a better way.
The passion for a better future for the future generation is evident. Now it's about getting everyone on board.
Everybody might not want to speak up, but we do need that outreach.
Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
If you are looking for ways to get involved, contact the Jennings Youth Commission. They have programming year-round, but ask for parents to step in and encourage their kids. And an update to the Hazelwood East High student hospitalized following an after-school fight. Kaylee Grain's mom updated her GoFundMe today, saying the teenager is no longer in the ICU and is breathing on her own. There's a promising update on her recovery. Kaylee was unconscious for weeks after the fight. A 15-year-old remains in juvenile custody on assault charges. In the Metro East, more work to prevent violence is underway. The 618 movement hosted a shoe drive this afternoon. The group works to decrease violence and focuses on providing resources and support in East St. Louis. The shoes collected will be given to those in need, and as part of today's event, they held a balloon release for those who have lost loved ones to violence. Today, hundreds came together in downtown St. Louis to fight against abortion. It was the 7th annual Pro-Life March on the Arch. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay spoke with abortion supporters and opponents as the issue continues to be top of mind across the country.
Coalition Life, the nationally renowned sidewalk counseling organization based here in St. Louis, hosted the Pro-Life gathering today. The group's message, their fight is far from over.
In downtown St. Louis, Missouri, we want people to know that Missourians and St. Louisans and Illinoisans, if you came across the river, that we stand for life.
Across from Union Station Saturday, hundreds gathered in prayer and unity with one mission in mind.
A child, just because it's in the womb, is no less valuable than a child after it's been born. And those children deserve our protection and our love.
Organizations from across the state and signs reading "Let Their Hearts Beat" filled Allo Plaza for the 7th annual Pro-Life March on the Arch.
It doesn't just take one group to continue to protect life. We all have to work together.
It's work that Brian Westbrook with Coalition Life says is far from over despite the Dobbs decision.
We need to make sure that the pro-life movement continues year after year In a post-Roe versus Wade world, we need to know the work continues.
But those against abortion aren't the only ones not giving up the fight.
Abortion isn't just a reproductive freedom issue, it's a religious freedom issue. And I'd encourage them to remember that there's a wide variety of beliefs.
Rachel Lazar with Americans United is challenging Missouri's abortion ban alongside a group of local religious leaders.
The decision needs to be left to the pregnant person and her family and her doctor.
It's a decision that many have differing opinions on and one that people on both sides won't give up on.
Nothing less than our freedom, our lives, and our democracy is at risk here.
It's life and it's a blessing.
Both pro-life and pro-choice supporters told me they won't stop making their voices heard.
As anti-abortion advocates marched downtown, Missouri Democrats were collecting signatures to get abortion rights put on the ballot. The Missouri Democratic Party held its presidential primary today. Lawmakers voted to do away with the state-run primary, so both parties had to host their own election for the party's presidential nomination. In addition to casting ballots, they also had information about the abortion ballot petition initiative. The state's Democratic chair, Russ Carnahan, says it is one way of making the most of an unusual situation.
As I've said, make lemonade out of lemons here with this bad law, but to make it an opportunity for people to show up, have their voices heard, but also get information about other candidates and to be able to sign the abortion rights initiative petitions.
172,000 valid signatures are needed by May 5th in order to get the amendment on the ballot. Congress rushed to fund the government overnight, why the spending bill could possibly cost the House Speaker his job.